tonight, shot selection. Where would you say that the lax was?
The what?
The lax in terms of on offense, shot selection, like things just not clicking for you guys tonight.
Well, I think that early in the game, I didn't think we got it into the paint enough, right? I think we were meandering outside on the 3-point line a little too much, and anytime we did get it in the paint, good things would happen. But we just kind of settled a little bit on the perimeter, and I don't think we played very well in transition. We had a lot of break opportunities, which kind of reared its head early in the year, but we kind of cleaned that up and gotten a lot better at that. I thought we had a lot of advantage situations in transition that we didn't get much to show for, and we need those.
There was a particular play where Precious had the ball up and we kind of was ahead of him. Pass there. Is that sort of what you're needing?
That was one of them, but there was about 5 or 6 in a row right there, and I'm not sure we came away with maybe a free throw or two free throw chances. We might have got one bucket out of that as well, but those got to be, those were all probably turnovers created that we have to take advantage of. And that was, the game was in the balance, and it was only like 11-9, right in there, and we could have got right back in the game there.
I mean, you had said that part of it was you beat yourself up a little bit against Dallas, planning for coverage when it came to Luka, but also against KD as well. Do you feel that same way here too in terms of planning for Jason Tatum, or is this one of those nights where it's Jason Tatum?
No, not at all. I mean, geez, he went 8 for 24. I mean, you're going to be really happy with that. I mean, he had a lot of opportunities. Few of those were putbacks too, right? So I think we did a great job on him in general. What really hurt us, though, was the offensive rebounding. They got 12. Let me see what the second chance points are. It has to be a big number, 21. And there's the game right there. We didn't put a body on people early in the game, and they start feeling good about going to the glass, and they were hurting us. Horford, Tatum, especially Williams, were really hurting us, and that was a really big factor, I think, to start the game, and it carried through.
And lastly, for me, you said that you wanted to see more physicality, more aggression from Scotty. Did you get that tonight?
Well, I thought he got it to the basket, tonight. And he obviously got to the free throw line too. I mean, I thought he had a good offensive night. He had the kind of tough assignment. We've switched. He had a tough assignment to have Williams, and Williams obviously was on the glass. But I don't ever say that that's ever a one-person job to keep somebody off the glass. That's a team effort, and we showed him at halftime how many chances we had of multiple people to put a body on him to keep him off the glass. But to answer your question, I thought Scotty did a good job getting to the rim.
Go ahead, Jake.
Thank you. Doug Smith from the Star.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
I'm okay, Doug.
On the their offensive rebounding issue, is it a matter of guys not occupying the men they're supposed to, and the other guys not coming to get the ball? Is that part of the problem?
I think it was just a good old fashioned case of everybody blocking out, Doug.
Yeah.
Right. And again, it usually shouldn't be one-on-one, right? There's they're sending guys back, or there's guys on the perimeter. We got to get everybody involved in there.
And on the not finishing off fast break opportunities for yourselves, I know those are teachable moments, but at some point, do the guards have to handle the ball a little bit more, or do you need guys to run with it and make the better decisions? Like, how do you clean that up?
Well, it's been super clean lately, right? The last 4, 5, 6 games, we've been finishing like crazy on our fast breaks, and we have been working on it, Doug. Yeah.
Great, thanks. Like, safe trip over to Philly.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Josh Lewinberg.
Hey, Nick. Pascal made some decisions with the ball that I'm sure he'd like to get back. I know when somebody's coming back from a long layoff, we normally talk about conditioning and getting your legs back. But is that an area sort of too that takes a little bit of time to get back, needing some more reps and watching film after being out for a while?
Yeah, probably. It's probably just all about timing, Josh, really, right? I think they caught him off guard with a few of those double teams. I think he was into his move, and that's always hard once you've kind of thought you beat somebody, or you're getting ready to beat somebody, and all of a sudden there's another body there. I got to look at it, Josh, but I would imagine we got to clean up the spacing too. You know, we need a cutter to present themselves. We need a pull behind man and all those kind of things too. But I think more he got surprised and couldn't get him out of the trap very cleanly, I think. But let me look at the film on that. But yeah, I'd put that down to just timing and long layoff for now.
Do you know if he's going to be available tomorrow in Philly?
I don't think so. I double check with that, Josh, but I think that originally going into this, he was just going to play or not play back to backs here for a little while.
Great. Thanks, Nick. Safe
Thank
travel.
you. Thank you.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Hey, Nick, you already mentioned the offensive rebounding. They had 17 more field goal attempts than you guys did. Do stats like that really let you know how much this team is reliant on Khem Birch?
I don't know. It was a tough night tonight, that's for sure. I think on the offensive glass, but you know, I think going into it, Lewis, we knew they were going to come with some force and some physicality. You know, we addressed it. We talked about it a lot, and we just didn't get it done to start the game. I think that you know, you got to get yourself really ready to go on the road. You got to play sound basketball. I think we didn't block out well. We didn't get on the boards well. I thought we got out of position on defense a lot and gave them some easy perimeter shots. But I was pretty happy. I mean, it wasn't going very well, and I thought we were really fighting. I mean, they only scored 42 points in the second half, so it wasn't like we weren't trying out there. You know, I mean, we were trying and scrapping and fighting. It just was a tough night.
And Scotty was your center on defense in the first half. You said you showed him all those clips. And then he wasn't in the second half. OG switched on to Rob Will. A night like tonight, is that really important for his learning curve in terms of what you want him to be in the future?
Well, I just think, Lewis, we've got to play around with matchups now. Again, we're you know, we probably got in a really good rhythm now, and now we've got a lot of switching of everything. It's affecting us at both ends. I think. Again, I thought our chemistry on defense and our rotations and things were all kind of getting into sync. Some of that's changed. You know, we got to learn which guys are going to guard the fives, you know, and which guys aren't on certain nights. And we probably should have switched that a little sooner. I think it had a good effect in the second half, right? I think you know, we did a better job on Williams on the glass. I think in the second half, felt like it anyway, because it felt pretty bad in the first half, but we'll figure that stuff out.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll finish up with Aaron Rose.
Hey, Nick, I think someone there asked you about Scotty's aggressiveness tonight. Do you feel like he's shown an ability to sort of respond to what you've asked of him? You'll coach him up one way and he'll sort of do that and maybe not make the same mistake twice or more than that.
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, I ask him pretty much on a daily basis to be aggressive. Early in the game, I said, you know, you got some opportunities to drive to the basket. We even ran a set play or two for him to catch it and rip it and go to the rim, and he scored those. Yeah, and I think again he tried to work his way down inside. He got to the foul line some, and he, you know, 7 for 11 from the field and 21 points, pretty efficient on 11 shots. So yeah, he's trying to adjust to what's going on out there pretty good, and he does a good job of it.
It seemed to me like he checked himself out early in the game. Maybe he was dealing with something. Did something happen there, or am I seeing ghosts?
No, we subbed him.
Okay, he's all right.
Yeah, he's fine.